What's up, guys? How are y'all doing this morning? And welcome back to another episode. So, as I've said before, sometimes I go in these spurts of being really creative and thoughtful of a lot of video ideas, and then I go through spurts of not having any inspiration at all. So, I was looking through my comments from you guys on my videos the other day, and I came across one that kind of sparked a fire, almost like, of inspiration of, I know something I want to make a video on, and it has something to do with backpacks. Yes, I'm aware it is a little bit of a obsession at this point, but I'm okay with that. So I'm actually going to read the comment to you. It is from a viewer. His name is Ryan Dimel. Shout out, Ryan. I'm sorry if I said your last name wrong. And his comment said, I like the bag. That's exactly what I need, but the price point is just too high for me. Mainly needs to carry laptop, iPad, and camera gear. So this comment was on the last video I did about my EDC carry in my what's in my backpack. Awesome comment, Ryan. So at first when I read that, I wanted to suggest something to you, like, oh, maybe you could use this, or maybe you could use this. They're at cheaper price points than the Nomadic bag. But then as I was thinking about all this, I also thought to myself, I don't feel comfortable suggesting bags to him, mainly because a lot of the bags that I thought of that would be awesome are bags that I haven't used. So then it sent me down another rabbit hole of, oh, well, what bags have I used that I could suggest to somebody? And then that sent me down another rabbit hole of looking at all the bags that are here on the wall and thinking, what are some of my favorites that I've collected over the last couple of years? Which then led down another rabbit hole of, I have picked 5 bags from my wall that I want to share with you guys. And I created, there's 5 bags, but they're 4 different categories because 2 of them fall into kind of the same one. But these are just basically my 5 bags, my 5 favorite bags. And then I'm going to say right out, this video is very biased because these bags and these categories are based on my thoughts of them and how I've used them and what I like about them, what I don't like about them. But I just kind of wanted to give a reference of some of my favorites, which a lot of them are different, some of them are the same, but just kind of a variety of bags that I've used, and kind of give you guys a basis of, if you want to build your own perfect bag, you don't have to have exactly like maybe the one I'm using, but you can take maybe inspiration from what I've shown you and can come up with something awesome that is your own. That is my hope for this, that you will be able to take some inspiration from this and create your own perfect camera bag. So, I'm actually going to get up, move the camera farther back so you can actually see the whole wall, and we're going to look at some bags. So, I don't actually know if you've actually seen the whole wall before. I'll get out of the way a second. But this is kind of the whole wall currently of all of the bags that I have. I'm actually a hook short because I got a new one that I really haven't had a chance to use yet, and that's hanging on the wall right now. Comment down below if you can figure out which one of these is the newest bag. But this is the wall of bags. So my thought for this video is that, again, I'm going to go through my 5 bags that are my favorites, and I'm literally just going to take them off the wall as I go on. And another commenter had told me that I should use notes and outlines when I do my videos, so I actually have notes this time. So, see? I'm learning, guys. I read your comments. So, the first bag that we're going to look at is the bag with the most emotional attachment to me. And that is this bag right here. This is a Swiss Gear one-strap shoulder bag. I don't remember the name or the model, but what I do know is you can't buy this bag anymore. It was going on clearance when I got it, and it was given to me by my girlfriend at the time, who is now my beautiful wife. Hi, honey. She got this for me as, I believe it was a birthday present, because she is very much a person of, I want to get you something that's thoughtful, but also something that is something that you want and something that you'll use. And so she figured out that I wanted this bag, so she got me this bag, and I used it. This was actually the very first EDC bag that I used. I made a video of this in 2020 when the pandemic had started and I was on quarantine for 2 weeks. That video also did not upload properly, so it's got like almost to the end and froze. But this is that bag from that very first video. It's just a shoulder bag, so it just goes over your shoulder like so. Just kind of small bag, carries just your essentials. Like I think I carried like like a Switch. I didn't carry a tablet at the time, but so it was mostly like my Switch, some camera gear, mostly phone stuff, some Switch games, batteries, just some random stuff. And so yeah, this is the bag with the most emotional attachment. And now, bag number 4, which is the most practical bag to use every day. And that is this guy over here. This is the Air Day Sling 3. I had to look at my notes because there's a Day Sling and a City Sling, and I always get those two mixed up. But this is the Air Day Sling number 3. It's a very nice sling bag. I think it's about 2.5 liter sling. I could be wrong, but it's got a big open compartment on it. It's got some dividers, some inside pockets, and it's just a practical thing to carry on daily when you don't need to have a laptop or a tablet or all of your gear. You just need the essentials. Funny enough, though, the iPad mini that I've been using actually fits in this bag, so that is kind of cool. It just goes over. I like to wear it over my right shoulder, so then if I need to, because this is weird. I'm left-handed, but I write neat with my left hand, but I do everything else with my right hand, and so I tend to favor my right side. And then I like to sometimes, with my bags, have it swing over to my left side so I can use my left hand. So that's kind of how I wear this bag. So I just wear it that I can sling it over and unzip it, grab whatever, zip it back up, and then I'm good to go. That's actually the smoothest I've ever done that. But yeah, it's just a nice little bag. It's got this really cool Fidlock buckle on it. It's down here that you can just undo it to get the bag off. And the nice thing about Fidlock magnets is that you just click it back in there and it's super tight. And then just slide, undone, super tight. So that is the City Air Day Sling. See, I messed it up already. The next category is actually 2 bags, because they're the same thing. This category is the bags that started the obsession, which are these 2 right here. So we'll actually start with this one. So this started the obsession because when Tanner sort of started to transition over to liking YouTube over everything else in media-wise in my life, and especially when I decided that I like tech YouTubers and like I was into tech, one of the biggest people that I watched or I kind of got some inspiration from was a man named Louis Hallinger. If I got his name wrong, I apologize. He is the mastermind creator, the brainchild over at the channel Unbox Therapy. I encourage you to go watch his stuff. He's super funny. And he talked about how the original version of this bag was his favorite, and he didn't like a couple things, so he partnered with PacSafe, and they created this bag, and this is simply just the Unbox Therapy times PacSafe collaboration, the sling bag, and they did a backpack as well. These you can't buy anymore. I originally bought mine on Amazon. They weren't super expensive. I think this one was like $150. This one I think was in the $170 range. But I can't find them anymore. They're sold out of stock on PacSafe's website, and they are not on Amazon where I originally bought them. So I guess that's another thing I like about some of the bags in my collection is you can't get them anymore. But all that aside, this is the messenger bag version. I bought this just because, again, Lou said it was his favorite one to use, so I wanted to be like him, and so I bought it. And then I used it for a little bit, and then I decided I like backpacks more, so I bought the backpack version as well. The briefcase version is super nice. It's got a leather handle, and it's got a strap on it that actually, the strap hooks into this safety feature, which is a pack safe feature that you can undo the whole thing, and the bag and the strap can actually hide inside the back of the bag. So if you want to be all business casual with your briefcase, you can do that. And then you just open it up, and it's super spacious. You actually have 2 laptop compartments, which it can hold 2 laptops. I've tried it. It's super niche, just because I mainly did it because I just wanted to be able to do it. It's just kind of one of those things. It's like, I don't need to do it, but it can do it, and I will do it. So let me get this button back up here. I'll hang this back on the wall. And then I'll get the backpack down. So the bag itself, I think, is a 20 or 30 liter bag. I'm probably wrong. It's probably more on the 20 side. But I know the backpack is a 25 liter backpack. And so if we it's got some nice straps on it. It's got luggage pass-through on the back. You can take these straps off if you like, although there really isn't anywhere to store them. I mean, you could stick them in the cup holder pockets if you want, but it's kind of silly. This bag also has expandable side pockets. I mean, they're not super expandable. They stretch a little bit, but they button up, which I do appreciate. I've grown to appreciate bags that have bigger side pockets or expandable ones, because I use a 36 ounce Yeti tumbler as my water bottle, and it's a big boy, and only a few of these bags that I use, it'll actually fit in the pocket, so I do appreciate the ones that do. It's got a really long side zipper here that actually, it is almost the full accompaniment of the whole size of the bag. And then it's got the same PagSafe locking mechanism here to lock it shut for anti-theft. And then we open it up, and it's just a big compartment. It's only got 1 laptop sleeve and a tablet sleeve. Got a couple pockets with RFID blocking. Yeah, it's a very nice bag. I used it for a very long time. It's got some wear and tear, and then also on here, this has a secret pocket on the back that you can put like a wallet or a passport or something like that. And that secret pocket is on the messenger bag version as well. Now, the last bag that I have is the bag that is currently my favorite, and so this actually changes on depending what bag I'm actually using. So that category is a little flamboyant just because it can bounce all around. I've dailied all of these as my bag before, except for the assault pack. I just used that for when I'm at drill. But my current favorite, which I'm sure you all have already guessed by now and have been screaming it through your phone or your computer, is the Peter McKinnon Nomadic Everyday Bag version 2. Again, I've already said this, but we'll do a quick rundown of the bag. It's a 25 liter. It's a bag that's designed and based on cameras and organization, which is why I think I like it. I've never had a bag like this before, so that's part of the reasons why I keep going back to it. It's got these dividers in there and some other pockets and stuff. Someone had commented asking about the specs of the bag itself. I have not answered you yet, but I will. But just a quick rundown in case I've never explained it in this video. The bag itself is a 25 liter bag. It's an open back, and it has this opening on the front. It is a little bit more on the expensive side. It is $2.99, and that is just for the bag and the ladder system that is in the bag. You know, the little, like, the garage door that expands and stuff. Since that last video that I made with this bag, I've actually taken the ladder out because it was cool, but I never really enjoyed it. I watched a video from a YouTuber. His name's Peter Lindgren. He's from Sweden. He's friends with Peter McKinnon, and he uses this bag. And something that he did with his bag is he took the ladder out, and he took one of the... There's stuff in here, because this is the bag I currently use. He took the cube. Instead, it normally sits in the bag like this, so that when you open it up, you can take stuff out of it. And he turned it like this. Took out the ladder, put this in the top of the bag, and then you can put stuff in it like that. I like that more just because it makes it more of an easy access type of bag. You don't have to open the whole thing to get just some small things out. Put the stuff you don't need to use the most in the bottom of the bag, and then put the stuff you use the most at the top, and you can just open the top, grab it, and go. And so that has made me actually like this bag a lot more because I have that more space in the top compartment than the bottom compartment. And I guess that was probably what I would say that keeps making this the bag that I choose every day, because even though I have been kind of not liking that it's so large, I almost wish there was a 20-liter version of this bag that I could use, but that's okay. And then again, these pockets are probably my favorite because my big boy water bottle I was telling you about fits in there without a problem, and so that's something I really do appreciate, and which is why this is the bag that is currently my favorite and the one I use every day. So those are some of my favorite bags. Again, there is a brand new bag on this wall that I have not said anything about or made any videos or really even used yet because I'm procrastinating. Comment if you can figure out which bag it is. And yeah, that's really all I have for this video. Links to everything will be down below in the description. I'm also going to link the video, my EDC video for this bag, for anyone who's wondering about the bag. And I will... yeah, that's the only video I'm going to leak. Any questions, comments, leave them down in the description, in the comment section below. I read through them, and I do answer them, as this video is proof. Another shout out to Ryan Demal. I'm so sorry if I got your name wrong. Please forgive me. But shout out to you for your comments sparking this whole rabbit hole of a journey that turned into a YouTube video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you all are staying safe out there, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.